Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Sorry for the delay in blogging recently. It is Tuesday, January the 30th, recording this at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to use this opportunity to show you what's going to happen this weekend with the newest models. It's Tuesday, and this is the weekend. So I promise you what you look at here will not be exactly what happens this weekend, but I know many of you want to know what the newest data says and how this is all going to play out. And just a quick glance of what I saw with the GFS versus the European. The GFS, which has just been blowing up snow all over the place for the weekend, now coming more in line with the European computer model as we suspected. But let's get into the, we'll start off with the European. How about that? I got to find it here. I've got so many things up here. This is the European from WSI, their website. This is Saturday. And we do have a wave of moisture coming across. Now, the black lines are isobars, lines of equal barometric pressure. Sorry about that. The blue line, that's the 540 thickness line. That's typically where you see the rain snow line. You see this, this is an Arctic high spilling down the plains. And, you know, this is you have to understand the nature of Arctic air. It's cold and it's dense, it's shallow. And then you've got the Rocky Mountains. So the Rocky Mountains are showing up here. How? Well, do you see how tightly packed these isobars are, where this pressure gradient is, right across Montana and into Wyoming? Well, that's the Continental Divide. And so you have the dense Arctic air at shallow, and so it's running down the east slopes of the Rockies. If it was deep enough, it would spill over, like water filling up some sort of container, like a tub. If it gets too high, it's going to spill over. Well, the same thing is like Arctic air. If it's shallow, it's not going to. But if it gets deeper and deeper, it spills over, and that edge, that lip of the tub, is the Continental Divide. And so that's what's happening right here. And so you can see there's a myth kind of almost about Montana, and it's a cold state. I mean, there's no getting around that. But it's usually areas to the east of the Continental Divide that are just bitterly cold. And to the west, it's not all that bad most of the time. It's susceptible to Arctic air, and it gets cold, but it's not that unbelievable cold that you imagine. So anyway, that cold Arctic air comes spilling down the plains. You have an area of rain coming across. Now, with this Arctic air, there's a little wave coming across. So this is the European. The cold air starts to come in. Notice how that 540 line goes south. So there's colder air settling in for the last part of the weekends. So like I said, the January thaw is over with. So it's a 1040 millibar high, which is typical this time of year. It's a strong high, but this is mostly, I believe this is probably mostly upslope here. But there's a disturbance coming down through this flow. And then it gets away from that upslope component, and that disturbance, it begins to lose some of its characteristics, and it just kind of loses its punch. So as it's dying out and moving off towards the southeast, this is late Sunday, it would be possible for some flurries or some light snow to fly across northwestern Arkansas, especially the Ozarks. See how on the European, I should explain here, the green areas are rainfall or precipitation over the previous 6 hours, and then it gets lighter. You see the scale. When you get into the grays, that's when you get to areas that are about 1/10 of an inch or less over the previous 6 hours. So you see how this comes down the plains. That's showing quite a bit of snow there in northeastern Colorado. They're along the front range of the Rockies. So you're probably getting some upslope component here where you have high pressure here, low pressure here, and an easterly wind. And the plains gradually rise there and going up towards the foothills. So you get some upward motion, and that's why you're seeing an enhancement of the precipitation there, and then it comes towards the south and fizzles out. See, that's barely anything by the time you get into, and it grazes northern Arkansas. It's cold, right? Okay, so yeah, there is a chance for some flurries or maybe some light snow, northern Arkansas, typical areas. So that's the European. Now, let's go over to the GOOFUS model. I'm sorry, the GFS. I swear I did not mean to say that. Anyway, so the GFS now, and this is from weatherbell.com. I'm going to start this on Saturday. There's that wave of moisture coming across. It's a cold rain. There's no doubt about that on Saturday. You're talking about 30s and maybe low 40s. Black lines are isobars, lines of equal barometric pressure, and you see how they're stacked up here in Kansas. That's the leading edge of the Arctic boundary. A little wave of low pressure, snow's off towards the northeast of Arkansas. Traveling towards the Ohio River, the Ohio River Valley, you're going to run into some snow. So the rain, this is the GFS being the GFS, and it's not impossible for this to end. We're telling you about that this weekend. There's that chance that on the back edge it ends as a little bit of light snow. But here comes the wave. The GFS, there's that wave. Same wave coming across. This is late Sunday. And again, northern Arkansas, there's the area of high pressure, the Arctic air. The red line is the 32-degree line. The blue line is the 35-degree line. So yeah, northwest Arkansas. And then it fizzles out. Do you see that? So it comes down through Kansas, Oklahoma. You got flurries or light snow showers, northwestern Arkansas, and then it moves east and it decreases. For fun, but it's going to be cold. Now for fun, I'm going to show you from weatherbell.com, and again, this is not weatherbell.com's fault. No. This is the GFS. It's run 4 times a day, all right? And I'm showing you snow totals on this for the previous runs dating back for the past 8 runs. So 2 days worth of runs, okay? Snow through Friday, February the 9th. This is its snow totals through Friday, February 9th on each of its run, okay? This is going to be fun. There's one run. Oh, look at that. Wow, we're really going to get some winter weather. Next run. Oh, nope, never mind. Next run. Oh, maybe northern Arkansas. Oh, next run. Hey, look at that. We're going to get some snow. Next run. Oh, boy, still looking good. Next run. Well, we're going to get snow, but not quite as much. Next run. Whoa, further south. Next run. Oh, all gone. No snow at all. Next run. Whoa, wait. Northern Arkansas, maybe a little bit of snow. Do you see where I'm going with this? Each and every run is just completely different. Some similar to others. Some it just completely wipes away the snow. It's run 4 times a day, comes up with 4 different solutions. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you'll see on social media, somebody will find the one that shows the most snow and say, that's going to happen. Send it out, and it gets shared a gazillion times over social media, and then we're left cleaning up the mess trying to explain it. So, and there was one run, and I'm going to save it. I've got it saved on my computer. There was one run that had a 15-day total of 36 inches, I think, in Arkansas. And it gets thrown all over the internet. And of course, that's not going to happen. So anyway, that's my beef with the GFS. It's just the fact that there's going to be variations from one computer model run to the next. There are going to be variations, but to me, there's no use in running that thing 4 times a day. And there's something wrong with it to begin with, that it would come up with drastically different solutions within a 6-hour period of time. Not just small differences, which you would expect, but just wholesale different solutions. I just don't like that. I like steady as she goes, which I think the European does offer that. Now, what about the long range? All the models agree to a degree that February is going to end up, at least the beginning, the first half of it. We'll worry about the second half later. Probably below average temperature-wise. And remember, our averages are creeping up. We bottomed out the last week of January. So our average, not by much, but just by a few degrees, our averages are going up into the mid-50s. But we're going to be below average. So winter's not done yet. So to summarize, don't believe every run of the GFS that you see that's thrown all over social media. Number one. The European, I'm not going to try to make that out to be a saint. It's got its issues too. But if I have to choose between the two, you know where I'm going. Number 3, rain chances are there this weekend, Saturday, a cold rain. And then a weak wave comes across. It's not that weak off towards the northwest, but as it comes towards us, it weakens. But it could generate some light snow or snow flurries across northwestern Arkansas, especially those mountains. It's Tuesday, and as I told you to begin this video, things always change. So we'll continue to monitor for you here at Channel 7 News and on the Arkansas Weather blog and social media. Have a great day, everybody.